Good afternoon, Mr. Marin. My name is Lawrence Cristobal Jr., student physical therapist assistant. Can you just confirm your full name and date of birth?
Ricky Marine. Date of birth is September 29, 1884.
Perfect. So it looks like you are the patient set on the plan of care created by Dr. Matt. Looks like today we're just going to go ahead and set some measurements of your wheelchair right now so we can go ahead and get customized fits for a specialized wheelchair for you. Since you're going to be in here for a while, we want to get something comfortable for you. So I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands and we'll go ahead and get started with those measurements. Today we're going to be measuring our patient's measurements for a wheelchair to make sure they're a proper fit. So pretty much we're just making sure that we got the proper measurements, and then we send it up to a orthotics lab or whoever creates wheelchairs, and then we can get a proper fit for a long-term wheelchair for the patient. So we'll go ahead and get started with the measurements. I'm going to start with the lower leg length. Pretty much this is going to be from the popliteal fold to the heel of the patient. So I'm going to take that measurement right now. I'm going to use it on his left leg. I got him at 17 inches. What I'm going to do is add 2 inches to that, so I'll have 19 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and record that. And then that will be the lower leg length of the measurement, 19 inches, because we added 2. Next one, we're going to do the buttock and the thigh posterior depth, so pretty much the side of the patient. I'm going to see how far it goes. So to get that easier, I'm going to ask the patient right here, if he can just move his arm, and then we'll take this out. Measure this, go all the way to the very, very back side to his popliteal fold, which come more inside beneath his knee. And right there, we got, let me go on the inch side, we got 18 inches. So then I'm going to add 2 inches. No, so sorry, subtract 2 inches. I'm going to subtract 2 inches. That's going to give me 16 inches. So 16 inches for the thigh depth for our patient's measurements. So let me go ahead and record that. Next thing you want to do is measure the hip width. What's the widest aspect of his body for his lower extremities? So this is going to be easy, just going across. And I'm going to add 1.5 inches to that. So I'm just going to ask the patient to get close, move your hands. Got you at about 20 inches. And then we're going to add 1.5 inches to that. That's going to be 21.5 inches for hip width. So according to that, next thing you want to do is shoulder height. Well, first, actually, let's get with the elbow depth. All right, to measure the elbow height, what we're going to do is we're going to have the armrest removed so we can measure from the seat depth to his elbow. What I'm going to have the patient do is, if you can go ahead and just flex your elbow like a 90 degrees, you're going to be at his electron process and measure that to the bottom of the chair. My bad. Electron process. So I have 7 inches on the electronaut process to the chair. That's what I measured. I would add 1 inch. So then we would record the elbow depth or elbow height to be at 8 inches. Lastly, shoulder height. This is going to be the seating for the back of the chair. It's going to be from the very, very bottom of the chair. You guys can't see it from this angle. Very bottom of the chair, all the way to his pretty much his axilla, his armpit. And we're going to subtract 4 inches from that, and then we're going to see where the chair height is going to be for measurement, so we can make sure we have the seat going below his inferior angles of the scapula. So I'm going to get that measurement. Oh, and I forgot one thing. If I can ask my patient to just flex your elbow just straight up like that, so I can get, or elbow, sorry about that, shoulder. But that's nice, that's good enough. Get that. I'm at his axilla, zeroed out. I got about 21 inches right there in depth. I'm going to subtract 4 inches. So 21 minus 4 is 17 inches. Mental math. I'm going to record that. So now that we got all his measurements, we're going to go ahead and send those numbers to a lab or factory that can make a specialized wheelchair for him, and he'll be good to go with a wheelchair. Thank you.